Hello, good afternoon. How are you doing? It is Saturday here where I am in sunny Florida, looking out the windows at the nice big tall trees and sunshine, getting ready to go out in it, enjoy that swimming pool. But I've got a makeup video to do. You probably have seen last week I received a PC numbered copy of NEUROMANCER from Suntup Press, a PC numbered copy in the mail, and I opened it up and showed you all, and the signature page was missing the signature from William Gibson, the author. That also came with a tray case here, which I have on the shelf, as well as my book that was not signed by the author. I just kind of assumed that's the way it was supposed to go. I didn't complain, didn't send any emails or anything like that. Just figured I'd put it on the shelf and decide if I needed to buy another numbered copy from someone or not. Pretty quickly, I got a Facebook message from Paul Suntup. He said he watched the video and he was shocked that the book was not signed by the author. It was a mistake. It wasn't supposed to go out like that. And he right away said, "I'll get you a new one in the mail." So naturally, I'm thankful and glad and all that stuff. I offered to send him the old book back, and he said, "No, keep it." So here it is on the shelf. Looks nice from the side, so I figured I'd display it, at least for now, until I figure out what to do. I might read it even. I've never read a Suntup numbered edition, so it could be my lucky opportunity. Well, FedEx was having some delivery troubles, and I ended up getting the book in the mail last night, but I was busy and doing other things. Figured I'd save it for this occasion, open it up and see what we got, and actually take a look and see what some of the artwork and what's going on with the book, and hoping for the best. So here's what I got, and you can see it's still taped up, the same kind of box as I got before. The other one was in great shape. There was no damage to it, so I don't see why this one, which was sitting on my front porch when I got home yesterday, don't see why it would be any different. Had to lock the dogs up all the day, keep the gate open so the UPS delivery person wouldn't have to leave it by the road or something and risk getting it wet, which is kind of an issue when you live back in the sticks and you got dogs that don't like the mailman. But anyway, here's what we got. Wrapped up in bubble wrap inside a box, and it worked out good for me last time with no damage. In fact, this is probably the way most good shippers ship their books. Wrap it up in a bubble wrap package and put it in a box. Usually does the trick, unless some postal delivery employee gets a little too overzealous or careless with it. Just opening it is exciting for me. Suntup's books are nicer than any books I ever expected I would be buying, and what you get is well worth the money. When you look at pictures of books on the internet and you see a price tag next to them, sometimes it's hard to justify it or to see the value in it. But then when you actually lay hands on books, oftentimes they can change your mind, for better or worse. In this case, every time I look at a Suntup editions, especially the numbered, I tend to stick to that price range when I can. Every time I look at one, handle one, I'm always impressed, and I got to have it, whether it's a book that I actually really care about or not. I find myself buying, wanting them regardless. Figure I'll read it later, but I want the book on my shelf. So here I go. I got this numbered edition, and like I said, I already had the tray case. I was fortunate enough that they still had some in stock when I was able to get this dinged PC numbered copy on their website at a deep discount. And that's another reason why I didn't complain that it was missing a signature. It was well below half price, and I tend to assume in life when you get something at deep discounts, you kind of live with what you get. Never look a gift horse in the mouth, and a deep discount is kind of a gift. Anyway, that's the way I look at it. So when Paul sent me the message, not only was I pleased that he was going to get me another book, but I kind of felt almost embarrassed because, again, it wasn't something I was going to ask for. I got a discounted book, and I got a little bit less than what I wanted, but it was still acceptable. I wasn't going to complain. So anyway, very beautiful. These ends 3/4 bound material. It's like almost like a silk or satiny type of a finish. It's so beautiful. I can see why people really went nuts over this book when they got it. And then just the slightest hint of almost a velvety board material with the fake circuitry design on there. Now, without any further ado, let's go to the signature page, which, as I saw on the last one, was in the back, so I won't search the front this time looking for it. And wow, this one is signed by William Gibson. Holy cow, thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Suntup, if you watch this one. I really appreciate it, and this one makes me giddy excited. It's exactly what I wanted, and if this was a dinged copy, I just don't see it. Very nice condition. I'm very excited. I'm going to read this one here, and it might just sit there on the shelf forever. They look good outside the tray case. So in reality, in a perfect world for me, some of these books I would need to buy 2 of them. I'd need to buy one to sit in the tray case, and I'd need to buy one to take out and display because I like spines too. But this ain't the perfect world, and at this point I'm not up to buying 2 of each of the numbered Suntup books, so I won't do that. But before we finish, let me take a look at some of the artwork in this book here. I have a guest.
Hello.
I got a little guest with a big hand.
Hello.
He wants to say, hey.
Hello.
What's your name, boy?
My name's Roman. It's his son.
His son. That's Roman. That's his son. This is my youngest one. Anyway, Roman, go play a game. I'm finishing up here, boy. Love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Sorry. But let's take a look at some of the artwork I didn't show you last time. You probably have already seen it since this book's been out for a while. But just phenomenal images in this book by our some phenomenal pictures. That's one of my favorite words. Billy Norby was our artist. Just flipping through here, let me see if I can find some more of these excellent pictures. Without wasting too much time, man, this one looks cool. This reminds me of my oldest son, Carter. He's got a small pet snake, and he likes to walk around with that thing around his wrist or around his neck. I got another one.
That's me.
That's my oldest son, Carter, and my youngest son, Roman. All right, y'all go play.
All
I'm running out of time here.
All right, later.
Love you.
Bye.
Where was I at?
Bye, Internet.
Let me see if I can find some more pictures here before we sign off. I should put tabs on some of these pictures as I thumb through on the video here. I have a nice struggle occasionally to find them. Wow, looks nice. When I first heard about this book, I honestly never heard of it. But they compared the movie The Matrix to the book, and skimming through some synopses on it, there seemed to be some similarities, but it'd be a real stretch to say that The Matrix was a movie based on NEUROMANCER, although there are quite a few similarities, and the word The Matrix is an important part of both of them. Obviously, the story is very different, with different goals, different agendas, different realities, and such as that. But anyway, there goes it. The PC numbered edition of NEUROMANCER. Practically perfect, at least at first glance. And I thank you very much, Mr. Suntup, for hooking me up. Thanks for watching. And I stole the Winnebago, so I'm out.